Welcome back. You're watching To The Point. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. A 19-year-old girl died at the Safdarjung hospital today. She was brutalized, gang raped in Hathras, Uttar Pradesh on the 14th of September. Brutalized with such savagery that her tongue was cut off. Not just that, her spinal cord was snapped. She had multiple fractures on her neck. These 4 people that we're showing you, and we'd like to just begin the show with that, because we don't want to give you any picture of this girl who's dead today, but all 4 of these men who brutalized her. These are the identity of those 4 people who brutalized this 19-year-old girl. Today, they would be charged, of course, with murder, with gang rape. All 4 of them, allegedly from an upper caste, brutalized this girl who was Dalit. It's important to put this in the caste dynamics as well, because anyone who knows the politics of Uttar Pradesh or even the social dynamics where at least the villages in Uttar Pradesh are concerned would understand what this means. This young girl was brutalized by these 4 men. And I want to give the names out there: Sandeep, Lavkush, Ramu, Ravi. These 4. This is how it all panned out.
ये मेरी बहन और मम्मी और मेरे भाई तीनों ये घास लेने गए थे खेत में सुबह 4:30 चारा लेने के लिए, और ये 9:30 बजे की घटना है। तो भैया मेरे एक मतलब घास खोद ली थी, एक बोझ वो लेके घर पे चले गए। मम्मी और बहन मेरी काटती रहीं। तो वहाँ के 5-6 लड़के थे ये, तो वहाँ ये पहले से इन्होंने प्लानिंग बना रखी थी। तो बाजरा खड़े थे दोनों साइड, वहाँ पे वो लोग धुके हुए थे उसमें। तो मम्मी और मेरी बहन रह गई, मम्मी थोड़ा आगे थी, बहन पीछे थी। तो बहन वहाँ पे घास काट रही, तो पीछे से आके उन लोगों ने बहन का गला दबा दिया दुपट्टे से, और वो उसको दुपट्टे से गला दबा दिया। उसकी आवाज़ नहीं निकली, वो बाजरे के अंदर खींच ले गए उसको, बाजरे के अंदर खींच ले गए। मम्मी को थोड़ी देर बाद पता चला, मम्मी आवाज़ दे रही कि लड़की कहीं कहाँ। मम्मी वापस वहीं पे आई, उसके पास देखा तो चप्पल मिली उसको, जो पानी चलता है उसमें, और कानों का कुंडल मिला था वहाँ पे। मम्मी बाजरा टूटा हुआ, तो मम्मी गई उसमें चली गई देखते हुए कि बाजरा टूटा। तो देखा तो बहन मेरी एकदम मरी हुई हालत में पड़ी थी वहाँ पे।
September 14th, Hathras, Uttar Pradesh. She was 19 years old. She was gang raped, strangulated so she cut her own tongue, brutalized where her spinal cord was snapped, left her neck broken.
कि आपने जब देखा, आप जब अपनी बहन से मिले, बहुत इंजरीज थी उनकी बॉडी में, जीभ भी कट गया।
हाँ, जीभ भी कटी हुई है साइड से, गर्दन भी टूटी है और ये रीढ़ की हड्डी भी।
Left as a vegetable, she died this morning at the Safdarjung hospital. She was Dalit. While she was alive, few paid heed. Now it's open season.
Absolutely should have. She wasn't just brought in late. Even the complaint about a gang rape was registered by the UP police after 8 days. And I wonder what took them so much time. And this was a brutal crime. Why is it that we see this pattern come up time and again and continuously in Uttar Pradesh? Because Uttar Pradesh today has become the crime capital of this country. In my mind, when the criminal is not scared of justice or law and order, this is what happens.
ये हृदय विदारक घटना है। कार्रवाई चल रही है कानूनी, और मैं इतना कह सकता हूँ सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई कानून के तहत होगी। इसमें कोई ढिलाई नहीं देखी जाएगी। लेकिन ये भी घटना क्यों हो, ये सवाल हम लोग सरकार में भी इस पे पूछते हैं, क्योंकि सरकार संवेदनशील है और ये नहीं होना चाहिए। इसके लिए हम लोग कटिबद्ध हैं और उस तरफ हम लोग प्रयास कर रहे हैं।
The girl was gang raped by 4 men on September 14th while she was in the fields cutting grass. The accused, Sandeep, Lavkush, Ramu, Ravi, her attackers from a so-called upper caste community, while the girl herself Dalit. The crime exposing the deepest caste fault lines that have existed in Uttar Pradesh.
मैं बिहार से लौटते ही परसों वहाँ गया था, मुझे नहीं जाने दिया गया। प्रशासन के लोगों ने रोका, भीम आर्मी के लोगों ने वहाँ FIR करवाई। पीड़ित परिवार यहाँ बैठा, पूछिए। मैं ये पूछना चाहता हूँ, अगर पीड़ित परिवार को FIR के लिए भी किसी की मदद की जरूरत पड़ेगी तो कौन सी कानून व्यवस्था उत्तर प्रदेश में? मुख्यमंत्री किस लिए बैठा है? पुलिस के लोग किस लिए बैठा, किस लिए तनख्वाह ले रहे हैं? सरकार ने हत्या करवाई है।
चंद्रशेखर सर, ये काफी
इसकी CBI जांच होनी चाहिए।
The timeline in itself reveals glaring lapses. If the incident took place on the 14th, then why was the statement recorded on the 20th? Why did many officials in the UP government term the news of gang rape in the beginning as fake news? And why, in the face of repeated requests by family to shift her to a Delhi hospital, was there delay in moving her? However, as per the first FIR filed in the case is of attempt to murder and not gang rape. According to the UP police, the girl was in no condition to record a statement earlier, and there was no knowledge of rape. It was only when she herself, on the 22nd September, said she was raped, were the supplementary charges added. The UP government has announced 10 lakh rupees compensation for the victim's family. The incident has triggered a massive political storm. Opposition parties questioning the law and order in the state. While in Delhi, the family has sat down on a dharna outside the Safdarjung hospital. Yet another reminder of the Nirbhaya case 8 years ago. Then Jyoti Pandey died. Sadly, Nirbhaya lives on and continues to be brutalized. Bureau Report, India Today. Well, will India wake up because another one is dead? Well, like we said, 8 years ago, Jyoti Pandey died, but Nirbhaya lives on, continues to be brutalized. I want to cut across right now to our guest, but before that, a quick update from our reporters. Ankit Tyagi joins us right outside the Safdarjung hospital, where the family is sitting on dharna. My colleague Abhishek Anand is right now in Hathras, at the police station where that first FIR was written. Ankit, very quickly, can you encapsulate for us? Because now there is a train of thought coming in where at least the police is concerned, the doctors are concerned, that there was no delay in lodging that FIR or putting the claims in terms of gang rape, the supplementary charges of gang rape, because the girl was in no condition to give her statement earlier. It was only after 10 days she was in a condition to give her statement. And now that would be dying declaration.
That's right. But Preeti, in cases of rape, dying declaration or a statement of the victim carries more weight than anything else. That becomes the basis of the investigation from the police. Now, let me very quickly tell you, they are right. The first FIR which was registered, it was about the attempt to murder, and which was signed by the brother and the mother of the victim. But when the girl, in fact, woke up, she gave a detailed statement of how she was brutalized by 4 people. Now, the loophole here is that when the girl was taken to the Aligarh hospital, when she was shifted from the district hospital to Aligarh, the medical report says that there was no sign of rape. Now, that is under question whether, as per the girl, she was brutalized, whether it was done under some medical pressure or whether doctors neglected, in fact, proper examination as far as this girl is concerned. The family behind me continues to be here. They still are saying that their body was sent without their knowledge, and they are waiting for the police to show them the body before they can take her back to Hathras.
Appreciate you joining us, Ankit. I want to cut across right now to Hathras, because that is where the police was taking the body of this young girl, but the family has sat down on dharna. Abhishek, what is the police saying? Are they continuing to maintain that there were no lapses?
Well, Preeti, the police has categorically denied 3 of the key allegations. Number 1, that the tongue was not cut during the assault. Number 2, the backbone of the victim was not broken. And number 3, that there has been no confirmation on any report of sexual assault during the girl's stay in the hospitals of Hathras or in the hospital of Aligarh. These are the 3 points which the Hathras police made today. Yes, she was assaulted, she was molested, and she was assaulted, and she was strangled. Okay. This police is confirming, and they are saying that all the 4 accused have been arrested.
Right. All right, Abhishek, appreciate you joining us. Let's take this debate right now to our panelists. Poonam Mutreja, women rights activist, joins me. Shama Mohammed from the Congress. Manoj Mishra, Uttar Pradesh, BJP spokesperson. Mr. Mishra, 3 counts is what the police is denying. Each of those counts are pretty much true, because this girl has died where she was reduced to a vegetable. Her spine was broken, her tongue was cut, because during strangulation she actually bit her own tongue, which was cut, which was pretty much corroborated by the medical staff at Safdarjung Hospital. Why the delay to shift her to a hospital in Delhi? She was only brought in a day ago. She's dead today. Why the delay in lodging an FIR where gang rape was concerned?
Preeti ji, प्रदेश की योगी सरकार बच्चियों के लिए और पीड़िता के लिए बहुत संवेदनशील है, और हम लोग बहुत दुखी भी हैं कि ये कांड जैसा कि उन निर्भया का हुआ था वैसा हुआ। तो ये वास्तव में राजनीति से ज्यादा समाज के लिए भी शर्मनाक है कि अगर ऐसा हुआ है तो ये बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण। दूसरी बात मैं कह रहा हूँ कि इनके परिवार की पुरानी रंजिश चल रही थी। जो उनकी माता जी का वीडियो है उसमें उन्होंने कहा है कि 2001 में इनके पिताजी के ऊपर हम लोगों ने चोर मारने का मुकदमा किया था, उससे उनके पिताजी 6 महीने तक जेल गए थे। तीसरी बात यह है कि जो जैसी जैसी FIR हुई है वो परिवार वाले जैसा कहते रहे कि इसमें ये धारा जुड़नी चाहिए, इसमें ये धारा जुड़नी चाहिए, पुलिस वैसी वैसी कार्रवाई करती रही। चौथी चीज ये है कि पुलिस ने तुरंत गिरफ्तारी करी। उसमें यह नहीं देखा कि जो आपकी रिपोर्ट कह रही थी कि अपर कास्ट के लोग हैं, ऐसा नहीं था। पुलिस ने 1 मिनट भी नहीं देखा कि जिन आरोपियों के नाम आते गए उन आरोपियों को उत्तर प्रदेश की पुलिस ने, वहां की लोकल पुलिस ने गिरफ्तार किया। तो कुल मिला के ये है कि हम लोग शर्मिंदा हैं और इस बात से दुखी हैं कि इतनी बड़ी घटना उत्तर प्रदेश की धरती पर घट गई।
मिश्रा जी, अब मैं शमा जी के पास जाना चाहूंगी, पर 2 सवाल पूछूंगी। जो आपने बोला, आपने एक चीज बोली है कि वो अपर कास्ट के नहीं थे इसीलिए जल्दी हो गया, तो मतलब अगर अपर कास्ट के होते तो रिपोर्ट जल्दी नहीं फाइल होती और इस वक्त थे। दूसरी बात बोलना चाहूंगी, आप कह रहे हैं, सुन लीजिए बात, आप कह रहे हैं कि बहुत पुरानी एनिमिटी थी। चाहे पुरानी एनिमिटी हो, नई एनिमिटी हो, इसमें इस केस का क्या मतलब है?
सुनिए, बात तो सुनिए। आप यो कह रही हैं कि आपकी रिपोर्ट में थी, मैंने रिपोर्ट अभी ध्यान से सुनी।
जी।
उसमें वो कह रहे थे कि अपर कास्ट की और कास्ट विक्टिम तो आपकी रिपोर्ट ने उठाया, आप कास्ट विक्टिम बीजेपी नहीं कही है। वो तो हम उस बात का जवाब दे रहे थे जो आपकी रिपोर्ट में थी। पहली बात ये। और दूसरी बात, जो मेडिकल एग्जामिनेशन आया उसकी जो रिपोर्ट आई, सरकार या जो भी सामाजिक पक्ष है वो उसकी बात करेगा। ये दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है कि उसकी हत्या हुई, और ये भी दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है कि हम लोग शर्मिंदा हैं, समाज के तौर पर भी शर्मिंदा है कि जैसे निर्भया का कांड हुआ था तब समाज में जो जागरूकता आई थी।
मिश्रा जी, आपने दोनों बातों पे आपने, चाहे अपर कास्ट के हो, ये तो फैक्ट है, ये लड़की दलित थी, ये तो फैक्ट है, इसमें उठाने की के नहीं एक्शन नहीं लिया, हमने तो नहीं बोला है। और जो दूसरी बात आप कह रहे हैं मिश्रा जी कि पुरानी एनिमिटी थी, तो इसमें क्या फर्क पड़ता है? पुरानी थी, नई थी, 10 साल पुरानी थी। शमा, द चार्ज अगेंस्ट द कांग्रेस इज यू आर प्लेइंग पॉलिटिक्स।
How can anybody play politics on this? Look what has happened. I'm going to say shame on the BJP spokesperson, because he is not even acknowledging what has happened. Acknowledge the fact that her spinal cord was broken, acknowledge the fact that her tongue was cut, acknowledge the fact that she has been brutally raped, and acknowledge the fact that you couldn't take her. The FIR was registered after 10 days and you couldn't take her immediately to AIMS. She should have been airlifted. Acknowledge all that. Instead, I see him denying, and on top of that, the police over there are also saying that, these 3 things did not happen. This is the problem. This is the issue out here, is the government in the state over there. If when heinous like this has happened, acknowledge it and take action. Why is this continuous? Let me give you some examples. On August 6th, a 6-year-old was kidnapped in Kotwali, minor girl, she was mutilated and left to die. On August 14th, a 13-year-old girl was gang raped and killed in Uttar Pradesh's Lakhimpur Kheri. On August 16th, a teenage girl was raped and signed with cigarette butts in Yogi Adityanath's backyard, that is Gorakhpur, and she was left to death. Just give me 2 seconds. On August 17th, the body of 16-year-old was taken from Azamgarh in a pond, dead, gang rape. September 3rd, a 5-year-old girl was allegedly raped, beaten up with iron rods. Now, let me tell you, this is happening.
Shama, we are having a problem with your audio link.
What we see in all this is the FIRs are not registered.
Right. Shama, we are having a problem with your audio link.
Can you hear me now?
We're going to try and rectify that. I'm going to come right back to you. But मिश्रा जी, एक चीज बात पूछना चाहूंगी आपसे। आप तो कह रहे हैं कोई लैप्स हुआ ही नहीं, तो ये चीज बताइए, सब इंस्पेक्टर थाने के क्यों सस्पेंड किए गए हैं? मिश्रा जी, आपसे पूछना चाहूंगी, आप कह रहे हैं कि कुछ लैप्स हुआ ही नहीं, तो सस्पेंड क्यों किए गए सब इंस्पेक्टर थाने के?
देखिए, आप मुझसे पूछ रही हैं, मैं समझा किसी आपसे पूछ रहे, किसी और से पूछ रहे, इसलिए मैं चुप था। देखिए, ये बात मैंने नहीं कहा कुछ हुआ नहीं, मैंने कहा कि रिपोर्ट में आया। दूसरी बात कि सस्पेंड, ये प्रथम दृष्टया तो हत्या हुई है, जो प्रथम दृष्टया हत्या हुई तो किसी की तो जिम्मेदारी।
अगर पुलिस ने एकदम से काम कर लिया, पुलिस ने एकदम से रिपोर्ट लगा ली, पुलिस ने कोई भी इसमें गुंजाइश नहीं छोड़ी कि वो काम नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो सस्पेंड करने की क्या जरूरत थी?
देखिए, पुलिस ने ये किया है कि ये जिम्मेदारी तो थाना क्षेत्र की बनती है कि कोई क्राइम उसके थाना क्षेत्र में ना घटे, तो इसकी सजा योगी सरकार ने दी है। हमारे यहाँ उत्तर प्रदेश में एसपी तक सस्पेंड किए जा रहे हैं, अगर कोई गलती होती है तो 4, 5, 6 एसपी सस्पेंड कर दिए गए।
इंसिडेंट 14 को हुआ मिश्रा जी, इंसिडेंट 14 को हुआ, 28 को क्यों एयरलिफ्ट या क्यों लेके आए, इतना देर क्यों किया कि एक दिन में उनकी डेथ हो गई है?
देखिए, पहले तो वो मेडिकल कॉलेज अलीगढ़ गई है, लोकल वो डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटल से अलीगढ़ मेडिकल कॉलेज गई है, उसके बाद वहां गई हैं दिल्ली में। तो वहां के डॉक्टर्स जब कहते रहे होंगे, ये पता नहीं मुझे वहां क्या स्थिति है, लेकिन डॉक्टर्स संतुष्ट होंगे कि उनको एयरलिफ्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं है। तो ये मेडिकल साइंस की बात है।
I want to take 2 closing comments. I want to go to Poonam Mutreja. Poonam Mutreja, the fact is 8 years ago, we had the entire case of Nirbhaya. It did seem at that point of time it was Jyoti who died, but Nirbhaya continues to live on and be brutalized. Miss Mutreja, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I stopped hearing you for a while. Now I can hear you.
Miss Mutreja, that's 8 years ago. We've learned no lessons from the Nirbhaya situation.
No, clearly we've learned no lessons. And in fact, if Nirbhaya case, which was a global and national recognized tragedy, where people did not make the kind of excuses I'm hearing on TV and I've heard all along ever since this rape happened, the fact is that such cases will never get the attention even Nirbhaya got, which took 7 years. We have not only not learned a lesson, I am very ashamed today. I'm not just very sad that the young lady has died, the 20-year-old raped victim has died. I am very ashamed that we are fighting and denying whether her spine broke or not during the rape. When did it break? Who broke it? Did a family break it? I mean, what is this nonsense and conversation that people have the guts to even come on TV and deny? Or even if they don't come on TV, how can we? This is a time to introspect, I would say, to anybody. And I am not a political person, so I don't care which party, but any individual from any party who is playing politics and defending and nitpicking whether the girl, her tongue, when it got cut, the fact is that she was raped, she was brutally beaten, and she died is the most important. And introspect. And I'm sorry, but UP, the record is very poor against scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, as it is in Bihar and many other states. I am not going to pick up.
I want to bring in Shama once more, very quickly. Shama, you know, a lot of political commentary right now suggests that you're exploiting or you're playing the Dalit card in all of this, the Congress.
Can you hear me now, Preeti?
Yes, we can, yes.
Preeti, yeah, Preeti, I want to ask one thing. Where is the Prime Minister of this country? Why is he quiet? Before the 2017 elections, when he was campaigning, he said, क्या कारण है उत्तर प्रदेश की माँ बेटी सलामत नहीं है, शाम को अकेली घर से बाहर निकल नहीं पाती है, क्या कारण है 8वीं 9वीं की बच्चा इस बात से परेशान है कि स्कूल जाती है तो रास्ते में ऐसी लड़के बड़ी टोका टोकी करते हैं, बच्चियां स्कूल जाने से डरती है. Where is that Prime Minister? Where is the where is the Women and Child Welfare Minister? Where is Smriti Irani? Why are they quiet today? Prime Minister Modi has not condemned such a heinous crime. Why is Smriti Irani, who, 1 second, when her daughter was bullied in class, she came out and defended her. She's a minister over here. Where is her voice? Why is she shut? Where is Nirmala Sitharaman? Why are these women ministers quiet? I want to know where is Mr. Narendra Modi?
I need to close the show. Appreciate you all for joining us. We're going to keep a keen eye on all developments, but I would reckon it's a day that India should hang its head in shame because, yes, another one is dead. Thank you for joining us.